Hello and welcome to the dining table. Still my parents' dining table. I still live here. We're all still alive, okay? So we're good. That's not necessarily always true, but we are still all alive, which, honestly, I count that as a win. I have officially been living with my parents for 4 months now. I'm very, very, very over it. I mentioned it before. I can guarantee you I will mention it again. Because I'm clearly not done living here. I keep looking every single day, and honestly, it wears me out. You might not think so, but looking for a house and then in a way kind of turning myself down every single day, it's surprisingly exhausting. Also, hi, if you're new, my name is Kjersti, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to have people. That sounded kind of weird, but it's nice that you're here. I enjoy that. I hope you enjoy it too. I mean, there are things in life that you have to do, whether you enjoy them or not, but I mean, if you're watching YouTube on your free time, you should watch things you enjoy. I mean, I know I do. So, that's not where I intended to go with this. I'm a little distracted, and I have a home knitted sweater on me. It's wool because it's cold. Not so cold in the house. Outside the house, however, where all the snow is, where there is about 1 meter of snow. That's a lot of snow. And it used like 24 hours to get here. Now, well, the first 70 centimeters used 24 hours, and the next 30 centimeters wow, okay. In about 2 days, we got 1 meter of snow. It was a lot. Luckily, my parents have great neighbors who helped out with shoveling the snow because some of them have tractors. It was incredible and amazing, and I don't know what I would have done without them. Except, spent a whole day shoveling and still wouldn't... If my parents didn't have amazing neighbors with tractors that were willing to shovel snow, I would probably still be outside shoveling snow. At the same time, I wouldn't, because my parents would be home and they would be shoveling snow. But yeah, a lot of snow. And today, the real cold hit, or actually last night, or it started to come in last night, and today it's been cold. Right now, oh, even more. Okay, it's minus 26 Celsius outside. I did check for minus 25 Celsius. That is apparently minus 13 Fahrenheit. So for those of you who do Fahrenheit temperatures, minus 13 Fahrenheit doesn't sound that bad. But that's probably because I don't really know much about Fahrenheit, except I find it confusing. And I looked into, if you want to do the math between Celsius and a Fahrenheit, yeah, it's not all of it I would easily do in my head, to be honest. I'm very glad I had a calculator to check the current thing. I just used YouTube. No, I didn't use YouTube. I used Google. Wow. Apparently I'm a mess. It's too cold outside for me to think. Does that sound weird? I am very affected about what goes on outside the house, even though I'm inside the house. So, yeah. I'm still doing my Christmas time puzzle. I haven't finished it. Oh, and today is Friday, 5th of January. So, but I could have finished it like a couple of days ago, but my parents are out of the house at the moment. They have gone dancing, which means I'm home alone. which means I can film. And yeah, technically I can film with my parents in the house, but that's not gonna happen. I would be way too uncomfortable, so I'm not gonna do that. So I only film when they're out of the house, and they're out of the house. And I kind of enjoy doing my puzzle while I chit chat with you guys, so here we are again. And oh, I was going somewhere with that sentence. Yeah, here we are again. It's cold outside. It's warm inside. But I'm still very glad I'm wearing a warm sweater today, because if I hadn't been, it probably would have been cold. I'm a very cold-blooded person. In more ways than one, according to some people. And occasionally that is very true. It's and part of the reason I'm not done with the puzzle, I mean, as I said, I could have been if I'd been working on it, but I haven't been working on it that much because I have started up my studies again. So I'm back to being a student. I kind of been for like ever since the fall. What? Yeah. But my studies started back up again after Christmas. So I am not struggling yet, but that didn't sound very promising. I'm not struggling yet, but I plan to be struggling very, very soon. I don't plan to struggle, but it's very, oh, what's the right English word for it? It's very dry. It's very, I wouldn't say boring, because that is very negative, but kind of. Oh, it's not boring, but it's very much, it's facts. It's very dry. Wow, that's a hard word apparently to know. It's very dry information. Let's see if I can remember the English word. I looked up the English word and I'm not sure what it is anymore. Sorry about that. It's geology, some of it, and soil, and like, I assume we're gonna enter into nutrients in soil at some point. We're not there yet. We're just, I'm in week 1, so we haven't gotten very far. And I still haven't figured out where to find the lectures, which is really annoying. And it's all online, so I don't have necessarily easy access to a professor to ask. So I'm very confused. I'm hoping it'll work out soon so I can find the lectures and not just read the curriculum, because I'm gonna need someone to explain stuff to me. So yeah. But yeah, jordøkologi. That's the Norwegian word. The English word is more like soil ecology, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. That might be it. It might not be it. It's hard to tell. But yeah, I've started my studies again. I'm a little apprehensive about this semester. I'm now in my 2nd semester, and it's a total of 4 semesters if I pass everything and, you know, get enough grades to continue on and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm in my 2nd semester. There are a total of 4 semesters, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I'm really excited about it, and a little nervous about, like, you know, certain things. And it's such dry information, and how am I gonna get all the dry information to stick in my brain? That I'm really curious about. I don't know, but hopefully I'm counting on figuring that out, because if I don't, that's not gonna end well. And I just told you, I still haven't found a house. I'm still looking every day. But I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like, what do I do? Like, how... What am I gonna do? What if I can't find a house? I have to move out on the streets. Not really, but yeah, you know. When will that happen? Not that I'm actually gonna like live on the streets. That will be way too cold. I mean, minus 25 Celsius. Minus 13 Fahrenheit. It's, yeah. Let's just say I have not been outside the door. So... And I'd like to not be outside the door when it's that cold. I mean, that's just, yeah. I'm Norwegian, but I'm not that kind of Viking that deals with such cold. So, yeah, no, that's just a no for me. I would not go out in such cold. I mean, I don't have a death wish, so no. I'm not gonna do that. Not unless someone forces me, and I mean, who's gonna force me? Except my parents to move out. Oh, we are all eagerly awaiting me finding a house. Both me and my parents. We are all in agreement that I need to move. But we all agreed also that I need to have somewhere to move. To be able to move. Kinda. It all runs in circles around my head. Or in my head? I don't know. But yeah, it's still Christmas decorations up in this house. Mom is talking about taking them down because I'm occupying the whole dining table. And I'm pretty sure it bugs her. I mean, in a way, it's bugging me too, but partly because I don't want to live here. And though I kind of technically do live here, I don't like it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, I mean, I'm a 40-year-old woman. I don't want to be living with my parents. Are you nuts? Maybe you are. I don't know. I don't really know you, and you know, who knows what's gonna happen. I do not. Clearly. If I had known that I wouldn't be able to find a house, I would have gone for, I don't even know. I needed to sell my house, so I wouldn't really have done anything differently either, so I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot I don't know. I had an interesting conversation, or just, I feel like it was part of a conversation because I didn't feel like we like really got into it, but the start of it was fascinating. We were talking about, like, I mean, have you seen the world lately? It's going down the drain and then some. That's what it feels like. And then, so we were talking about, like, okay, with the world going to shits, and the climate, like, people, what do you call them again? I tend to refer to them as the climate crazies. Not because they care about the climate, that's a good thing, but they seem a little, like, obsessed. And extremely obsessed people, to me, seem a little crazy. So, that's what I generally refer to them as. Is it nice? Nope. Am I going to continue doing it? Well, yeah. That's just, yeah. Come to realize that's just what I do. So, where was I going with this? Yes. I was having a conversation, and I found it to be an interesting one, in some ways at least, and also fascinating. Part of the question in that conversation, or part of that conversation, I'm not quite sure how to phrase it, but we were talking about like the world's gonna end, or not really, but do you get what I mean? I'm not saying the world's gonna end, but it's like there's so many people going nuts, and the state of the world and what's happening in the world, just like everything is crazy, which not good, but I can't do anything about the world as a whole. I can just focus on me and my puzzle and my YouTube channel and my school, my studies, and like there's a lot I can focus on. So the world's gone mad, the world's gone crazy, and what are we gonna do about it? Well, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna keep my head down and do what I do best. Please don't ask me what that is, because I don't always know. I'm going off on all the tangents now. Well, kind of like I used to when I lived in my own house. I had more time to like just ramble on then. I try to like keep it more concise when I'm here, because, well, I don't feel like I have all the time in the world here as I did when I lived in my own home. So yeah, the conversation, we were talking about like, okay, we have all these people saying all these things and the climate's out of whack, and like some people are like, oh no, the world is gonna end. So that's kind of like the basis for the conversation we had. It's like, oh no, the world is gonna end. That's what some people claim. And I was like, yeah, I don't really believe that the world is gonna end. I mean, the world is like really, really old. I don't know the English number words for it, but the world is really, really, really old. So, you know, is it likely that the world itself will end? I don't think so. You know, I don't think the world is gonna end. But then, the next point of the conversation was, well, the world has been steadily going at it for billions of years. So, what about humanity? Will humanity end? Because, you know, there's a lot of crazy people. And then we had another point of thought, like, yeah, humanity, not everything is alright with humanity. We are doing a lot of crappy things to, well, everything basically. But at the same time, would that mean that humanity itself would end? Well, if someone blows up something a little too bad, that is technically potentially a possibility, sure. However, there are also a lot of crazy people in the world. So, to the question if humanity might end, I don't know. I do believe that humanity would end sooner than like the world, unless the earth got hit by like a meteorite or something. You know, a very, very huge space rock. But considering how many crazy people there are in the world, do I really believe humanity would end? Probably not. There are too many crazy people wanting to survive. And I'm sure you know this, but part of humans, we're built for survival. It's what we do. There are people willing to kill others to survive. So, and say humanity as a whole, not a lot of people, probably. But humanity as a whole, probably survive too, because there's a lot of crazy people in the world. And someone would find a way to survive. Everyone else and everything. So, what do you think? Would, in a case of, I don't even know, but, oh, there. But, like, do you think, well, what, I was gonna say simple question, but it might not be such a simple question. Oh, and also not simple question. You're about to cut me off. Hold on. And we're back. So, in a maybe not necessarily as simple a question, but what do you think would kind of disappear first? Earth or humanity? And if you have any kind of answer, please let me know. That would be such an interesting thing to, like, if you had to choose one, and why would you think one or the other would be like, oh, maybe not, like, but Earth would probably just cease to exist if we got hit by like a meteorite or something. Is that what it's called? I think so. I don't know, but it might be. But, yeah. Do you think humanity as a whole package, basically, could survive something really, really bad? Or would we all turn on each other and, like, only have one victor and be very, very alone at the end? I don't know. What do you think? Did that conversation go a little dark? Yeah, a little. Yeah. But it's an interesting... Oh, maybe that's the wrong choice of words. It's fascinating. I feel like I'm struggling to think of the good words to use for this conversation. But it's an interesting thought. Like, who, and also what kind of people do you think would survive if anything were to happen? Like, then again, have you seen the world lately? There's a lot happening anyway. So, you know, who knows? I'm in a weird mood. I think I've been inside the house for too long, but it's too cold to go outside. Let's see. Oh, we're back to minus 25.8. So a little bit above, or below, minus 13 Fahrenheit. Anyway, it's cold. I've been inside the house for days now. I'm going a little stir crazy, but it's gonna be fine. I hope. But yeah, it's oh, did that actually fit? Cool. It's I don't know. And also, don't ask me how we started that conversation the other day. I don't know. Conversations occasionally turn weird. I find it very fascinating, though. Such weird conversations. It sparks people to think. And sometimes it sparks at least some people to just randomly say stuff. Not as randomly maybe, but at least not be as calculating with what they're saying, because the question is so far-fetched. They're like, yeah, whatever. Let's just go with, well, whatever. I like that. I like kind of not knocking people off, but like think in a different way, or think about something else, or I don't know how to explain it. Okay? Just what do you think? Will humanity survive, or will humanity at some point perish and, well, disappear? And do you think Earth, Mother Nature, would be grateful if humans just poof vanished? I mean, considering how much crap we're doing to her, to Mother Nature, she might not be that opposed to making us go away. I don't ask, yeah, as I said, I've been cooped up in the house, and I've been reading about ice ages and, like, how, like, mountains and how everything kind of came to be, sort of. Not like in a big bang way, but I'm missing words again. And more in a way of it's how God, like how the landscape is formed. Basically geology. I've never been that fascinated about it, but I kind of have to make myself be fascinated by it now because of, well, school. So I'm trying here, okay? I'm really trying here. So how, I guess that and the conversation we just had at the dining table, because that's where we have weird conversations in this house. The dining table. We've had a lot of weird conversations at the dining table, especially growing up. Man, we talked about a lot of weird stuff. We always tried to kind of like rein it in when there were people coming over. It didn't always work out. So, yeah, not everyone enjoyed having dinner at our house, I believe, because we had the weirdest conversation, and we were trying to be good when we had guests over, but didn't always work out because someone, often me, said something and just started a conversation, and I didn't always think. Kind of like now. And woohoo! I finished! So when I pack this puzzle away, I'm gonna do it in a specific way because I have a plan. I have a plan for this puzzle for Advent of, I was gonna say next year, Advent of 2024. I have a plan for this specific puzzle because it's the only Christmas puzzle I have. I got it for Christmas technically last year, so 2023 is this. It's from Ravensburger. It's called Christmas Time. It has a total of 1,008 pieces, even though it says 1,000 here because, you know, it's a square, it's math, and it's approximately 70 times 50 centimeters, or 27 times 20 inches. I assume that means inches. And it's copyrighted in 2022. And I loved it. It was hard to sort, but it was very, very enjoyable to do. I loved this puzzle. I kind of want to do it again, but I'm not. I mean, to be able to do it, the Advent plan that I'm going to, I needed to do it. And now I'm going to pack it away. I need to get plastic bags. I'm gonna pack it away. I'm considering Ziploc bags or just other small plastic bags. 24, and I'm gonna divide it up, and I'm telling you everything now. I was gonna have it as a surprise for Advent. Oops, my bad. Then again, Advent is far away. We might have all forgotten about it by then. Maybe. Anyway. I just wanted to say hi. And I finished the puzzle. And it's really cold outside. And I started my studies again, and it's a lot of facts, and I don't really have anything to like put it together with, so it's kind of hard to learn a lot of facts. And I don't know anything about it from like previously, so that's a challenge. And I'm hoping to come out with the knitting diaries again really soon, but there are a couple of things you won't be able to see because Christmas gifts, and also a whole thing about like switching rooms because people and packing up stuff. And anyway, I finished a puzzle. I'm gonna give you a closer shot of all of it before I say bye. Actually, I'm gonna say bye now, and then you're gonna see the good shot later. Ceiling lights, glaring pieces. Maybe not the best shot, but anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. I honestly hope you have a warmer outside of the house than we currently do. Hold on. Yep, mine is 25.8 still in Celsius, so about 13 minus 13 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's cold. I don't want to go outside. So I'm inside, and I'm gonna do crochet, and I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm done with studies for the day because my brain feels a little fried. So yeah, I'm talking to you guys with a fried brain. Not actually fried brain, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I keep jabbering on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and have a nice morning, midday, afternoon, night, whatever, or whenever you're watching it. Thank you, and I'll show you the whole puzzle. Hold on. Alright, so here it is, and can you see the glare? Ceiling lights, you know, ceiling lights. Oh, check out that glare. You can't see the picture properly. This is so hard. I want to give you a good shot of the picture, but the glare is hard. Or bad. Because this is what I look at when I try to do the pieces in the evening. But it's so pretty though. Oh, that's a better shot. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's so pretty. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!